I'm so
yes.
excited.
We
It
are
is
here,
Tuesday.
right? Are you
What?
ready?
Live at
All
5, baby.
right.
Happy
Are you ready?
Tuesday. Yes,
Yes.
happy Tuesday, guys, with Daria and Takija. We are so excited to have you guys here. I hope you guys are ready to work, ready to get started, because we have some great interactive stuff for you guys today. We don't always want to talk about doing stuff right. We want to actually do it in real time with you guys. So that's what Daria and I have planned for you guys. So I hope you came ready to work. Hope you guys have your phones out, right? And you're ready. All right, Daria, go ahead and take it away, girl.
All right. So far I see somebody jumping on. Janet. Hey Janet. Janet, are you ready? Type ready in the chat if you are ready. Yes, girl, we
Yes,
are ready. We're
watching.
gonna do this.
Hello.
Hey, we are gonna do this. Yes, Janet. Type
So
ready
ready.
in the chat if you are ready to
Absolutely.
get something done
Awesome.
today.
Awesome.
All right, because today we are going to do what is called find, add, message. All right, and we're going to help you find the right people. That is according to your niche, not ours, but your niche. So what you're going to
Absolutely.
learn today, you'll be able to implement later on or tomorrow, and so on and so
Yes.
forth. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? I can't tell who you
Yes.
are.
Ready. Ready.
I see that.
Hello. Hey, what's up? What's going on, King? You know that.
Oh,
How you
what?
doing? Hey.
What's up, the king? I hope you're ready. You
Absolutely.
ready?
You know
You
he's
ready?
ready. You're ready to get some leads,
Ready?
right, King? I know you're ready, Willie. Get some of these leads. Everybody on today, I hope you guys are ready to get some leads. I hope you guys are ready to engage with some people, right? Don't be afraid. We're going to be doing it together. So we got 30 minutes together. So if you say, oh my God, somebody said this response, what do I say? Now's the time, right? Now's the time.
Right.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
I'm going
let's
to
do
just
it.
jump
Let's
on
do it.
Facebook.
So the main reason why you want to find, add, and message is that you want to build relationships. That's what social media
Yes.
is about. You want to be social. People don't want to be sold to. People don't want to be spam, but people do like to buy. But guess
Yes.
what? People only buy from those that they know, like, and trust. That's why ads and solo ads and all that stuff, they don't work as well unless you know how to write ad copy to get people to move. Most people don't know how to do that, so it's much, much easier to build relationships. So when you're building
Absolutely.
these relationships, right, you don't want to be in the mindset of like, okay, well, I'm talking to this person. When do I send them my link? No, it's
Right.
natural. It's very natural. Hello, hello. I see people are jumping on. Hi. Hey,
I'm
guys.
just going to interject for a minute.
Hmm.
Sorry about that. Daria's absolutely right. When you're reaching out to people, it should feel just as natural as when they reach out to you and you respond. Right. When you see that message, you're like, oh, somebody reached out to me. Right. It should feel just as natural. Like, I
Hmm.
remember, right, we were talking about this earlier, right, Daria? I remember when I first had to start responding to messages, the anxiety was real. Man, I could
Hmm.
feel my heart pumping out of my chest. I could see my shirt moving. My heart was pumping so hard. Right? All you can see is those first couple words that the person says. But I don't know. They could have been saying, I'm in. I don't know what they were saying. It was just to open the message. I was like,
Right,
oh, they
right,
responded.
right, right.
Right? Like,
Yes, it's
girl.
true. It's true. But that's because we're thinking
Yes.
not about the person, we're thinking about ourselves. We're thinking about how can we get this person to join our
Right.
business instead of how can I just get this
I'll
person to talk to
try.
me, connect with me. That's the
Yeah.
difference. And then, our
Yes.
network marketing companies, they give us scripts and things like that to say to people. And we expect
Mhm.
people to just jump on it right then and there. And if they don't, we're like, oh my God, what do I say now? So let me tell you
Yes.
about one time I sent a message to a 6-7 figure earner that I was aware of, that I knew. And I sent like a popular scripted message, if you will. And if I remember correctly, the message was, hey, I would like your opinion, right? People like people like to know that you value their opinion. But she knew that I was a network marketer, and I'm pitching her, but I really did want her opinion.
Mhm.
And she was just like, yeah, you're right. My opinion, huh? You know? And had that been, I say, at least 8 years ago, I would have been crushed.
Devastated.
I would have been like, oh my God. You know what
Girl.
I'm saying? Like, what do I say now? And I just laughed. And I just put all these LOL emojis. I say, yeah, I know you're looking at this as a pitch, but I really do want your opinion. So she never responded, but I was all good with that, because she
Yes.
already in her mind scratched me off her list. This is somebody that's, spamming her. She didn't even recognize me. And then, I mean, this is a person that I met in person. We took pictures
Hmm.
together, but she didn't remember me. But, it's all good. One day I'll meet up with her again, because I
Yes.
will. I will meet up with her again, and we are going to laugh about that. So when you practice the find ad message strategy, it's going to make you become stronger, because you're going to meet all kinds of people. You're going to have people that are very, very nice and very receptive. You're going to meet people that
Hmm.
are going to be like her, very skeptic. And then there's going to be people that won't respond at all.
Oh
So
yeah.
what do you do when they don't respond? Move on, right?
Yes.
And what do you do when you get a response like I got? Laugh it off. Just expect it.
You have to.
After a while, it's gonna be a game. It'll be a
Yes. And it
game.
is.
And then there are gonna be some people that you
Right?
really
Numbers game.
resonate, and you're gonna have a nice conversation. You may talk
Yeah.
about maybe the location where you live. They may notice that you guys have the same occupation, and then you may talk about that. It could be
Hmm.
anything about Corona, or something with family. And next thing you know, you're
Yep.
just having a nice, even exchange.
Genuine conversation.
Yeah. And then what will happen is at some point that someone may ask, well, what do you do? Wow, I do that too, but you know what? I'm having issues with X, Y, and Z. And the door is just
Yeah.
wide open. Well, you know what? I think I may be able to help
Yep.
you with that. I have some suggestions. Maybe you could try this. Maybe you could try that. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Can you send me the information? How easy is that? Right?
It
It
really
becomes,
is simple, guys.
yeah, because
Yeah.
we overcomplicate things. We make it so hard because we're thinking about just getting
Yes.
that sale from each and every person that we come in contact. And that's not real. That's not
Absolutely.
real.
It's the
You
tunnel
know,
vision. Tunnel vision.
think
Oh my
about
God,
yourself.
are they going to join me? Are they going to be my customer?
Right,
They're going to be a
right,
distributor?
right. And you want to be
That's
positive.
not what it's about.
You want to be
Yes.
positive and say, yeah, everybody's going to love my opportunity. But then you have to be real with yourself and know that everyone is not going to join you for whatever reason. But that's why
No.
you need to follow up. But that's another training. Right now, we are going to find, add, message. So you're
And
probably
you
saying,
might
okay,
remember, sorry, Daria, you might remember that the last time we introduced it, we called it search ad message. So
right,
just one word difference. You're searching,
right,
searching and finding, same thing.
right,
We just
right.
switched it
It's the
up
same.
to the
Yeah,
Sam.
yeah, we fixed it. We just switched it up. Now I'm trying to get my notes up here real quick. All right.
Boom,
So
boom, boom.
before we get started, I just want to let you know that there are gazillion places that you can go to find people. Oh, I'm
Absolutely.
so happy that you got value. Guys, if you are
Wonderful.
getting value, put value in the chat. And also share this. You can share this live as this is going right now. If you know someone that can actually use this information,
Yep.
please share it. Please share it because our goal is to help you guys as best as we can so you guys can make some moolah. That's what this is about. Making moolah
Absolutely.
and having much success
in whatever business you're in,
Yes.
right?
Yes. So I see
That's
the
the whole point.
boxes coming in.
Lots of value.
Awesome.
All right, Shelly.
Yes. Yes.
Let
Yes.
me get online. Let me see if I can get online right quick.
Yeah, get online. Let's see who's there with us.
Pull up some of these names, see what we have going on.
Yes, Shelly, thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate you. I see the value coming up. Thanks for the value. So right.
Yes.
Hello, ladies. Yes, guys. So let me know if this sounds familiar. You join a network marketing company. You make a list of 100 names or whatever amount of names. You phone dump, right? And then you start calling people. And then that large list gets really, really small to the point where you're like, okay, I don't have no one else to speak to. I done spoke to everyone in my phone, everyone, because we pick and choose, who we
Yes.
think is interested, right? I did it too. Takesha did it as well. So, it's all good. This is what
Absolutely.
we do, right? And
This
we just
helps us to not prejudge anyone. So that's the purpose of Daria and I teaching this whole thing, because it's true. Whenever you're going through your Facebook friends or your phone contacts or your Instagram contacts, you're like, this person's a six-figure earner, right? I'm not going to reach out to them. Why would they join me? That's our thought process, right? Why would they join me? You'd be surprised. You would be surprised. You would be surprised.
six-figure earner. I shared something with her, and she said, "Well, where's your link? Because if I'm going to join under you."
Absolutely.
You know,
And don't be surprised when it happens, because when you're consistent, right? When you're consistent, that's what happens.
it's going to happen.
Not only are we watching people, right? People are watching us.
Mm-hmm.
And the people that are watching you, 9 times out of 10, they never comment. They don't like or comment.
Yep.
But out of the blue, like Daria and I have it happen all the time. They're like, "Oh, I've been watching you. I hope you're the next six-figure earner." And you're like, "I never seen you comment on anything." They're like, "Oh, yeah, I'm watching you." You're like, "Okay,
Yep.
thank you." Right? Like, thank you. I appreciate that. Like, man.
Yep. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over some places, and you could jot this down, some places that you can go to find people, because we always say, "Oh, I don't know anybody. I can't find anybody." But if you're on social media, there are a gazillion people that you can connect with. There's enough for all of us to connect and make good money if we take the time to do it. So that's the thing. You got to realize that it takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. Think about the process when you buy a home. It takes time. It doesn't happen overnight, right? You got to be approved. Then you're pre-approved, then you're approved, and then they got to come and do an appraisal, and it's all this stuff.
You need an inspection.
Right. And then you get to the closing. And then even at the closing, there's a process. You got to fill out about 555,000 papers, So just know that there is a process in this. It doesn't happen quickly like that, unless you have built your audience and you are an influencer in the industry. So there are people that can just send out an email broadcast and collect 10 grand. But believe me, that didn't happen overnight. That came from years and years of building relationships and giving value over time. Right, T?
Over and over.
Right. So just embrace the process.
Yes.
Right? Divorce the outcome and embrace the process. So
absolutely.
So here are some places that you can go to start finding the right person, your targeted audience. That would be your news feed. And your news feed are full of your friends, the people that you accepted their friend requests, right? The people that you went out and friended. Now they're posting, so their content is in your news feed. Those are people that you can connect with and start building relationships with, your friends. Then you have suggested friends. I don't know if you noticed, but Facebook suggests friends based on the people that you're already connecting with.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're connecting with network marketers, most likely they're going to suggest network marketers to you. Now there
Absolutely.
are some fake profiles out there, so just make sure you click on it first and check it out, because you'll be able to tell it has no picture, no engagement, or if there is a picture, it's only a picture, like 5 or 6 posts of a picture and no content. Then you know that's a fake um, profile. So definitely you delete that. But for the
Absolutely.
most part, Facebook sends you the same type of people that you interact with.
Mm-hmm.
If you interact with people that are from Nevada, they're going to send you people from Nevada. Okay, so
Yep.
just keep that in mind. Your top fans, right? So if you have a group and you have top fans, those people you can connect with in
Mm-hmm.
different groups, even if it's not your group. And then groups, of course, there are gazillion groups. All you have to do is go to the search bar and search for whatever you like. Most likely, there's a group for it, and then you can go into those groups where there are people, and you can build relationships with them. Reach out to them,
Yes.
send them a message. Events. There are events going on each and every day, and there are people interacting with those events, whether they're going, they're not going, they're interested, whatever the case may be. Stories. That is like one area that a lot of people miss out. They don't even realize
Yes.
that you can comment on the stories, and that's a nice place to build relationships. Write in your comment, oh my God, I enjoyed this story. It'd be great for us to connect. Right there. So
Absolutely.
you can love it, you can heart it, that kind of stuff. And then you also can leave a message. And then
Mm-hmm.
hashtags. If you're looking for a specific niche, right? Hashtag in the search bar, and then whatever the name of the niche is,
Yes.
and that's it. And there's more, but
Got
those are nine. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen, because I didn't even
Yes.
tell you one place that I'm going to go. Right, first I'm going to go into a group, but you also can go to pages.
Yes.
Right. So let me share my screen. See how we doing on the comments?
We are doing wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Just sitting here, loving all the comments and
Nice.
responding to some.
I
Indeed,
hope you
indeed.
guys are getting value so far.
They are. I see lots of value in the chat.
Yes. So,
I love it.
um, if you can see my screen,
Thought process, right? How would they
Oh.
join me? You'd be surprised.
I love it. If
You'd
you,
be surprised.
oh, I love it. I love it. So if
Oh
you
my
can see
goodness.
my screen, just put a yes in the comments, letting me
Listen,
know. See,
let me
let me
put
know
a
when the
yes.
yeses are coming in.
Absolutely. We
All
see
right.
you.
Awesome.
And I just put a yes in the comments. Yes,
Thank you.
yes, yes.
All right.
All right.
So this is a friend of mine, colleague of ours. His name is Kay Samji. He has his own private group, and he coaches network marketers, and he teaches them how to make money online. Right. So he has
Absolutely.
2,000 members, and it's a private group. So think about all the private groups that you're a part of. Those are the groups that you can go and start connecting with those same people that you're in a group with,
Yeah.
right? So he has 2,000 members, and what you would do is you would scroll down and look at the comments. Like look at this one. He says, "Who wants my exact 3-step framework I used to make 95,000 from my coaching business in August? 3 steps." So he has 42 comments. So click on those comments.
Yep.
All right.
Shazam.
All
There
right.
we go.
So look at all these people that are
3 steps.
interested in his 3-step, because he said, hey, comment 3-step. So now all I have to do is hover. I'm going to hover over this lady here. Janet, right?
Yep.
Well, here,
Yeah,
Janet is also mutual friends of other people that I know. She's self-employed. She looks like a person that I would want to connect with. So I'm going to friend request her.
Absolutely.
And then right away, I'm going to send her a message.
So we found her, we added her, and now we're messaging her.
Now, check this
Yeah,
out.
simple.
I already had a conversation with Janet back
Look at
in
that.
2018.
Nice.
Right? So she was in another company that I was in. So she was talking about the energy and stuff like that. So since I already had a conversation with her, I'm gonna just say, "Hey, Janet," right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Long time,
Absolutely.
right? Since we spoke, and I don't even know how we're not friends anymore. Last time since we spoke,
I can help you with that, Daria. I can help you with that. we delete a bunch of people every week.
I know. So probably what happened was we probably didn't interact. Right?
Yes.
So I
Oh yeah.
saw you in K Tom G's
Mm-hmm.
group, right?
Yes.
Thought it would be nice if I spell wood. I got these long nails, y'all.
Yes. You know, we always do it. I'm like, oh, let me back up.
Be cool to reconnect.
Yes. And you like how you see how she did that, guys? Because obviously when the person pulls up the message, you can clearly see we've already connected, right? And so you just want to get back into the relationship that you've already built with this person. Because she has a nice relationship built with this person. As you can see, they had a nice lengthy conversation. So she can reread through those messages and kind of get a feel for where her and this woman is right now, relationship wise. She can gauge, I should wait another week or two before I ask her what she's doing. Or, oh man, it's been years. Like I can ask her right now, hey girl, what business are you in? You know, just natural, just like that. What business are you in?
Right. So right now I just asked her, how are you? Right. So I like to end with something where they will respond back. Right.
Absolutely.
So now let's look at Carmen. Right. And I'm gonna just do two. And right. So she lives in British Columbia. Right. She's married. Right. We don't have any mutual friends. At least that's not what it's showing. Yeah. Why not?
Welcome, Kim and Kanye. Kanye. Our girl, like, you know, I messed it up. Kanye. I'm like, I was thinking about Kanye West. And then I read your name.
Hey, Kenya.
Girl. Kenya, Kim, Janet, Stephanie. We appreciate everybody that's on the call. We're shouting some of you guys out.
Right. So, all right. I never had a conversation. We were never friends, but she's in Kay's group, right? So I'm going to go, hey, Carmen.
And then, of course, you guys want to say whatever you say. If you don't say hey, if you say hi or hello, make it sound like you.
Yeah,
don't copy it.
Yeah.
Because I'm a hey person. Hey.
Yeah, me too. And
absolutely.
And Kay.
Samji's.
Who?
Yes.
Thought it would be cool to connect.
You see how simple that is, guys? Don't overcomplicate it. We're not making up stuff, right? We're not researching about anybody. We're literally finding them, adding them, and sending a relevant message, relevant to how you found them, or relevant to what you saw, or relevant to what they posted, right? Just something relevant. You see them on there with their dog. Oh, I love Great Danes. You know what I'm saying? What's your dog's name if they don't have the dog's name with them? You can ask different types of things.
Right. So just know that you want to be in a group where there's engagement, right? Because then you know that person is online, that person is active, they're about something, and most likely they'll see your message and respond, right? So that's how you add message in a group. So let's say you wanted to look for pages, or you may know a particular influencer. So John and Nadia Milton or other influencers in the group. So you know what I noticed is an easy way to figure out who's influence and who's not. If you follow people like Ray Higdon,
Eric Warray.
Eric Worre, when they have programs, guess what? They have guests. Write those names down because those guests are influencers. They're about something. Guest trainers, they're about something. Check them out. See if they have groups. And in that way, you can interact with the people that are learning from them. So that's a pro tip right there.
Absolutely.
So anybody like that pro tip, put pro tip in the comments. That
you better believe it.
So this is how I learned about John and Nadia Milton through Ray Higdon. He talks about them all the time. They I believe he coached them at some point, or they're just colleagues. I'm not really sure, but he talks about them a lot, and he definitely has them on to train. So if you look at John, look at this, 599 comments, 38 shares, and this is his page.
Absolutely.
Right? So he helps network marketers and entrepreneurs create profitable online business around their personal brand and their life. Do you think you would find people you can connect with on his page?
Absolutely.
Put a yes in the comments if you think you can find some people you can connect with. So while you're putting a yes, I'm going to hit these comments because he got 599. I think there's enough people here that we all could come
hit up some.
And meet some people. You know? So,
and that's the beauty of it, guys. Don't be afraid to reach out because somebody might resonate with me, but not resonate with Daria. They might resonate with Daria, but not resonate with Kenya. You know what I mean? Just because we all reach out to that person doesn't mean you're the person they're going to resonate with. They might resonate with your friend. That's why you reach out. There's no way to know unless you reach out to people. And that's the beauty of it. It's that whole thing. Closed mouths don't get fed. It works exactly like that in network marketing. Like if you don't ask somebody, are you open to checking out what I'm doing? Or, hey, what do you do? Because you might do something and you can teach me how to make, 10 grand, 50 grand a month online. It literally works like that. You reached out to this person because you were like, oh, I thought it would be cool to connect. Then all of a sudden they're like, hey, well, did you know that I teach people how to make 10 grand a month online for free? I have a group and it's also. Then you're like, dang, if I would have reached out to this person, I never would have known this about this person. I would have just been liking and commenting, right, every morning on their thing, never knowing this is a person that not only can help me, they're willing to help me. They may not ever be a customer or a distributor, but I may learn something so invaluable from this person that it way far outweighs them being a customer or a distributor, right? This person just 10x'd my business from having a 10-minute conversation.
Right, exactly. So
it's phenomenal.
It was something that came to my mind that you sparked something and then I lost it again. So anyway,
sorry.
So anyway, so I'm going through the comments. So I came across Felicia, right? So I'm looking at Felicia. I don't really know just from this right now if this is someone I want to connect with because it's just saying that she studied at the University of New Mexico. So that doesn't really tell me much. So if you want, you can click further and go down her feed and see if she's posting anything relative to business. Or you could just continue because it's like 559 comments, right?
Absolutely.
So I'm looking at Renee Adams, and she's mutual friends of people that I know are in the industry, right? So this is someone that, I'm already following her. All right. So then, okay, I'll move on.
Phenomenal.
Because I'm trying to find someone. All right. I'm following him. So I'm trying to find somebody.
Ooh, Juliana.
Yeah, Juliana comments a lot.
You're following quite a few. Sheila?
All right. Sheila now. I'm not following Sheila. Now, Sheila, the same thing. She didn't really say she lives in New Mexico. So let's check out Sheila. Let's see what she's about. because this is what you would do. And then I'm going to show you something else that I do.
Shazam.
And then we could all do it together. We could do one together. So it says, during my journey of life, love, mental health, healing, and weight loss. So she's into teaching people about weight loss, right? So you know that she's in business. Okay. Now, from what I see, she doesn't post much. Doesn't look like she posts a lot.
And you definitely want to check that out, guys, before friending somebody. Because sometimes you can tell right away that they're everywhere online, and other times you have to click on and see, like, oh, this person hasn't posted in 6 months.
So she hasn't posted in a while, so that's not somebody that I would friend.
Absolutely.
Because so depending, the feeling sometimes you get with some people, you may just find like and comment right then and there. But I don't know, for some reason I felt like I needed to go further with her.
Absolutely. Right? And Janet has a question for us. Janet, this is actually a very good question.
Ooh,
because you do want to be niche specific, and Janet wants to know, how do you connect for skincare? Very easy.
So let me do this, and then let me see. Let's see if I can. Oh, how did I get back to him? All right.
That is a phenomenal question.
I don't even know how I got there. But we could do a hashtag skincare. So look what comes up. Skincare tips, routine, skincare products, right? So if someone is giving tips, they're giving value, right?
Absolutely.
So I would click on that and see what comes up.
And feel free to take notes. And if you feel like we're moving a little too fast, just let us know.
So check this out. There's 331,000 people who are posting about skincare tips. So you have this one here. She's posting in Smart Mommies. So I would check that group out.
Absolutely.
Right.
Now, Daria, check it out. Do you guys see Daria's screen? Look how Carmen has already responded to Daria. This is what happens, guys. Don't be afraid to reach out, because people do contact you, right? And I found that I was afraid for no reason. I was like, oh my God, they're going to cuss me out. I'm going to be blocked. Everything I was worried about, it has not happened. People are actually saying to me, oh man, thank you for sending me a message. This is how I like to get friend requests. I like to have messages sent with them. And I'm thinking, really? Like, I haven't been doing it all these years, because I thought in my mind, right, I'm bothering somebody.
Right.
I'm bothering them. Oh, if they want to reach out to me, they'll reach out to me, right? If they're interested in what I have or what I'm doing. But come on. How many times has that happened? Right? People do it all the time. They're interested in something or like something, but they don't open their mouth. We see it all the time, even with friends and family. You're like, why didn't you say something? They're like, I don't know. That's why we reach out. That's the purpose.
So I'm going through the group, and it seems like this particular group, she's talking about a few things. Metabolic rate, diet control, thyroid. So this one is not about skincare. So I would just go back. And like Takesha said before I do that, I'm gonna respond back to her and be like, hey girl, yeah, how long you been, in K's group? I've known Kay for X amount of years. I can have a nice conversation with her. So let me go back.
Absolutely normal.
And let me go to skincare, because that wasn't a particular, and I'm just going to hit skincare because this should hit it on the nail.
Yes.
But this is how you use hashtags. That's why people put hashtags when they're talking about something specific, because they want to target a particular audience. So I'm just going to close the chat right here. All right. So this is... Now she's talking about puffy eyes, right? So now there's a bunch of comments here. It's like 6. So these are people that you can connect with. And she's talking about different aspects of skincare. And here's some comments. Girl, I need that. Look at that.
Uh-huh.
Look, mine, it looks even better.
And I love when people say that. Oh my God. Like, oh, thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you for reaching
Yeah.
out to me. I'm like,
Yep. Mhm. So right here, she's talking about tweezing eyebrows, flawless makeup, healthy glow, deep puff eyes,
yes.
zip, right? So this is all skincare.
That's it.
So it says beauty fix with Chelsea. So that looks like that
Shazam.
might be mhm.
A
Chelsea,
great person to follow.
right? And it looks
Absolutely.
like a very good group to join. Who was that asked? Janet. So Janet,
Janet.
you would want to join this group. Look, you got over 1,000 people to connect with, right?
And
So
just keep in mind, Janet, when you connect with these people, just remember you're connecting about your love of skincare, not necessarily
right,
to make them a customer or a distributor, right? You're just connecting based off of your mutual love for skincare. And that's what it is. If you keep that mindset whenever you're reaching out to somebody, you're just making new friends. That is our entire job as network marketers. Make new
exactly.
friends.
So you can scroll down and see what they're talking about and engage in the post, which I
Yeah.
highly recommend. And then you also can go straight to the members area in the group,
You're welcome, Janet. We love
right?
to help.
Yep. And then you can also go to members that have something in common, and then you can go check them out one by one,
Yep.
see what they're about. And then you can add them as a friend and then message them, and then your message would be around skincare. I saw you in the fix with Chelsea's group. I thought it would be great to connect because I love to wear makeup, or I love to teach about makeup, or whatever it is. This would be an excellent group to join, and not to put your content in, but just to meet the people that are in there and start connecting and relating to the posts that are in there. So it takes
Absolutely.
time, but it's worth it because people will come back to you because they'll remember that conversation. If they don't do something with you right away, they will start interacting with your posts, and you'll give value that way. Oh, that's what I was going to say. That's why it's so important to make sure that you're giving value on your page, because these people that you're friending, you're bringing them into your world. So make sure your profile pic is a picture of you where we can see your eyes and you're smiling and you look very pleasant. Make sure your cover is very professional, and make sure that you are posting value,
Yes.
motivation, curiosity, a variation of posts each and every day while you are interacting with the people that are in your feed, right? So this was
Absolutely.
something that I wanted to share with you. Let me go to my page real quick.
All right. One moment, there. One moment. All right,
Okay.
guys. So you can see it is 8 minutes past our normal time. So we
Oh
just
my
want to get
God.
permission. So we just want to get permission to keep going. We're almost done. We promise. We're going to go ahead
Yep.
and wrap it up.
We're
But we
going to
just want
wrap
to
it
get your
up.
permission to continue giving that value.
Yes,
Let me
yes,
get
yes.
a yes.
Yes, let's get some yeses.
Keep going. All right. Keep going is what they
Yeah.
say. Keep going,
All right.
Daria.
Now, sometimes you have days where you don't have a lot of time, but you want to get the work done, right?
Yes.
You can interact with your own posts, just like Takesha said.
Yes.
So, this was my post for today, right? I got 47 comments, right? Make sure that you are interacting with each person that
Yes.
is commenting. Now, these pretty much maybe mostly be your friends, but it's nothing like messaging Denise and saying, "Hey Denise," right?
Yes.
Thank you so much
Mm-hmm.
for supporting my post, right? Now I may not do any. I may not have any type of relationship with her as far as us being in any business together, but that's going to further deepen the relationship now because I took the time to comment and thank her for commenting. So that's something else you can do. You want to really be active with the people that are in your world. I have 3,000 friends, 3,800 friends. I haven't spoken to all of them yet. So it's nothing to go here. Like this person is new. This is a new friend. I can thank her for commenting on my post and let her know how much I really appreciate it. And that can spark a conversation.
Absolutely.
So that's the main thing I wanted to share. So, Takesha, what do you think? Do you think we should do a fine ad message together? What do you think? We could
Absolutely.
do
Because you
one,
guys should be doing it
right,
right now with us,
right.
right? So let's
So
go
that,
ahead and do that. Everybody
right.
pull out their device, whatever you're using, your iPad, your phone.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we're gonna pull it up. I want you guys to go to your social media, whichever one you like. It doesn't have to be Facebook.
Right.
Whichever social media you prefer using, whatever you're more comfortable with. If it's Instagram, it works exactly the same way.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just gonna all go on here. Let's all go to Facebook.
Right.
Should all have a different device you can use. Outstanding.
Right.
Wonderful.
And I'm going to look for a Facebook is why you being unresponsive right now? Why
Because you're
like
trying
that
to
for?
show people something.
You
Hello.
trying to
Duh.
show people be nice, Facebook, be nice.
You better believe it. So I'm
Now
going right in my groups is where I'm going. I'm just clicking on groups.
and I'm
See,
going
I've got
down.
so many groups.
I was gonna go down my feed.
You see that? Discover. Y'all see that? Discover. That's what I click on. Oh, which my there
Oh
you go.
wait, where's Discover?
Discover.
Where's Discover? Where you see
You
Discover?
can just type in the it's when you click on groups, see the picture of the groups next to the picture of the house. In between the picture of the house and the picture which you have where you have the number 2 at
Oh, up
up
here.
top. Yeah,
Oh,
the
up here.
groups. No,
Oh,
no,
right
no. Yep. That's groups right there, guys.
there.
So you can click on groups, then it lets you discover, right? Because if you're not a part of a group already, or you want to discover a new group, like let's say Janet, you're looking for skincare, you can discover a skincare group, right?
Okay.
You can put it
Hopefully,
right in there.
hopefully my computer will catch up.
In the
Oh,
meantime, in
the screen
between
is acting
time,
up.
my phone is doing the same thing. So it's definitely something going on with this technology. Let me put my phone back over here where I'm getting my service.
There's definitely something in the air. Right.
There we go.
Okay, so here's the Discover that Takesha.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So just in two different places, depending on if you're looking from your laptop like Daria's doing, or if you're utilizing your cell phone like I'm doing. So that's just the difference in where you'll be able to find it, but you'll be able to find it on either device.
Right. So these are
Yeah.
friends groups, which is nice. And
I
then so
love how it just pops up, right?
and then I don't know what's coming up down here because it's taking forever.
And then at the top right here, can you guys see where you can search right there? You guys
Right.
can click and search what you want to look for. See, it
Mhm.
already pops up in there, says search groups, or you can just click that search bar up there
Oh,
and type in what you want to type in.
so I'm gonna
Yep,
go
search
to
groups.
I'm gonna go to a group that I know. No, not that group. Oh, that's another group. This is another group that's people that's looking for leads and stuff. But I'm
Absolutely.
but I'm gonna go to this group because I know they're looking for leads. They're network
Absolutely.
marketers. They want to build their. That's a private group. I wanted to go to their main group. Where is it? Oh wait, is that it coming up? No.
Mm-mm.
Is this their main group? How come I can't find it? All right. My,
Untitled
that's
Chapter.
strange.
That should be it right there. The first one should be that very first one.
Yeah, but it's their private.
That's a new group.
I wanted the huge group.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, that's a new group. I think it's just called MLSP. I don't think it's written out. I think that's why. I think it's just called MLSP. Yeah.
Okay. And this one, community and right.
Yeah.
It's like a gazillion people in this group, if this is the right one.
19,000, yeah.
Yeah.
So guys, like you can see, sometimes it takes a couple of minutes for you to find the perfect group. But remember, once you find that group, you can go back in there, right? And you can have 10 or 15 groups where you just go in one group per day, right? Because you don't want to use the same group over and over again. And you don't want to have those same people. And remember, when you message people, people don't know how you found them unless you specifically say, I found you in the so-and-so group. Otherwise, they just think you did what they did and hit add friend, right? So a lot of times, people ask how you met me. Sometimes I don't remember and I didn't write it in there. But I do know that I only friend people that I have mutual friends with. So that's what I say. I noticed that we have lots of mutual friends in common, and I thought it would be cool to connect because that's the truth.
Boom. Also, another thing, these people here that are in this banner, they're all leaders. Find out who they are because they're going to be teaching in this affiliate marketing 8-week boot camp, right? Then
Absolutely.
you can, and just about everyone here, they have their own group because they have their own specialty, right? Like these two, they're into YouTube marketing and videos. Their videos are off the chain. Stephen and Lanacy, Rachel, right? And then you have Sean. Sean is a great affiliate marketer, right? As a matter of fact, he was one of the 6-figure earners that joined me in a couple of programs. And I was shocked. I said,
yes.
He said, yeah, give me your link. He said, oh, yeah, that sounds good. He asked me a few questions. And next thing I know, boyfriend was sending me some moolah. I was like, what? Yep.
And that's how you feel too, right there. Like, oh, he follow me. He joining me. I don't know why it's so exciting. But every time, even when you making money, it's just exciting to know that somebody making more than you want to connect with you, right? I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we can learn from each other. I'm loving this, right? I'm not teaching this person. They might be able to teach me something. Like, whoa.
Now, I'm noticing there's not a lot of engagement in this group, even though this group is filled with the network marketers, because I see quite a few just that I know. So this is not a good example when it comes to looking in the comments to find people. But there's one. There are 9. So we'll say, because it says, "What's the one thing you're grateful for today?" So we can look at the comments because somebody did comment.
Yes, and I just want to interject, Daria. I want you guys to look right there where Daria is, to the right-hand side where it says topics in this group. You guys can click on the topics as well. If you just want to go to a topic, you don't have to scroll through the group. Click on that topic. You already see how many posts there are about that topic. More than likely, those are the topics where people are posting their comments. So you don't have to always look through. Sometimes people set it up in their group for you.
Right.
Perfect,
So
right?
let's do
I love it.
Yeah. Thank you for that nugget. That's right.
Oh, of course.
Right. So this is the wake up call. This is a call. This is like a motivational call, a training call that they do every morning at 11 o'clock, if they still do it at that time. But they do the wake up call. And look at this. You got 7 comments. You have 25 people liking it. Right. So I can just go to these comments and hover over it and see if I'm not friends with Tina.
Nice. And these are active people, guys.
Right.
Active people. And we forgot to mention, is this the one that's the paid group? Because that's the one tip that we wanted to tell you guys.
Yes.
If you have to pay to join a group, pay to join the group. Because that means everybody in that group paid to join that group, which means everybody in that group knows you have to spend money to make money, and you ain't got to convince them. That's
Amen.
the pro tip right there.
Amen. Say it again. Say it again.
Yeah.
Right. So,
Yes.
all right. So, put got it in the chat if you found someone that you want to you found someone and you're ready to add
them.
and you're ready to message them, because I got my person.
I got my person.
All right,
Let's go. Let's go.
let's go. So yeah, put got it.
So I'm looking on here.
That way we know that we can all add them and message them together, and then you can go on from there. We're just gonna do one, just in the interest of time, because what time is it? Oh yeah, it's almost 6:00.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
Because we did that.
I'm gonna add her, and now I'm gonna message, and that's this. That one thing. You don't add and wait for them to message you. You add them and message them right away. So
look at that.
So Tina, I already had a conversation with her.
A great one.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Right. So I love it. Hey, Tina. Long time, girl. Right? Because we already had a conversation. How? No, I'm going to say, what?
Yes.
Have you been
Up to
these days? Because I can do that.
Yes.
Right? I had a conversation with her already.
Yes.
Right? So
that's
phenomenal. So I already addressed that it's been a minute. And now I'm trying to catch up now. I want to know what's going on. And you can do that. You can't do that with someone you never had a conversation with.
Exactly.
Right?
So go ahead and put one in the chat if you were able to find somebody, add them, and message them. Right? Because that's the whole point of today. Once you do it one time, you can do it over and over again. Right? You only have to know how to do it one time. That's it. The more you do it, right? What we talk about all the time, experience, which only comes from doing. That's all this is. We're not better than you guys. We don't know more than you guys. We've just been doing it longer. That's it.
That's it. And you know what? The leaders teach you how to do this, and everybody has their own way of teaching it.
Yeah.
And we are the ones, the few, that decided we're going to just go ahead and do it.
Mm-hmm.
Because we recognize that the only way you're going to really win in this industry is you have to build relationships. You have to reach out to people, but you're not reaching out to people for them to join your business. That's the thing.
And that was my thought process and your thought process.
Exactly.
Right? And that was the scary part. I don't want to reach out to somebody and see if they interested. Like, I want to know if they interested, but I don't want to reach out to this stranger, right? A stranger who might, whatever you want to fill in, that may never happen in your life, right? Because we make up all this stuff. And like I said, all the negative things that I was thinking that people might do or curse me out or say or block, haven't had any of that stuff happen.
Right.
None of it.
Right.
And so I'm like, hey, I'm liking this messaging thing.
Right. And you know, one of the things that they teach you to is to ask questions. Mm-hmm. So I remember when I first started, I was asking questions after questions instead of engaging. So one guy said to me, well, what is this? 21 questions?
Yes.
I was like, oh my God, I'm not doing this anymore.
That's how I felt the first time. I don't know why, but that's that whole thing about keeping your emotions out of it. Because when your emotions in it, anything somebody say to you, it's like, they got me.
Exactly.
We got to get your feelings out of it.
They put me out there. They're not going to join my business. My
feelings used to be hurt. I'm not going to lie. That's why I said, if you take your feelings out of business will be so much more enjoyable to you. Like, seriously, so much more enjoyable. Like they say, find something you love to do. If you're finding yourself being afraid to do something you know you love, get out of your own way. And that's basically get out your mind, get out of your own way, and just do it.
Exactly. I did. I'm looking in the comments. I am so excited. I'm so happy you guys are getting it. But I do
Yes.
see something that someone says, how much do they charge? Can someone, whoever said that, can they elaborate
Oh,
on that?
I know what they're saying. I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and respond to that.
Oh,
What I believe they're referring to is because I said you want to try to join a group that charges. So that is
oh,
going to be
oh,
different.
oh.
So
Okay.
what it is like she brought up MLSP. Like if you
Mhm.
join MLSP, they'll put you in the group.
Right,
Then it's other things like Ray Higdon rank makers. Same
right.
thing. You pay
Have to be
sometimes a monthly fee, sometimes a one-time fee. But you know everybody that's in the group paid just like you did. They
right.
were willing to pull out their credit card just like how you had to do. So you know that's a group of people that are willing to pull out their credit card.
Exactly. Exactly. That's what she means by that. So
Yes.
most affiliate programs that you join, they have their own private group. You can
Mhm.
only be in that group unless you're a paid member.
Yep. And sometimes it's $5 a month. Sometimes it's $20 a month. Sometimes it's more because they give you tools along with the program. So
Mm-hmm.
you just pick and choose. Don't get anything outrageous out of your budget or anything like that. But if you know it's a great group and you're going to use that group, even if you use that group one time and get you a bunch of people out of that group for that month, there you go.
It's worth it.
Right?
It's
It's
worth it.
definitely worth it.
Yeah, those
These are people that are willing to pay money, right? Just
Mhm.
like you. You're willing to pay money. They're willing to pay money, right? And
Right.
that's what you want. You don't want somebody that only wants value, right? Because value came from your time, your money. You learned all of these things, right? So then now when you join a group and they paid to get in that group, they have the same mentality that you had. It's worth it. Whatever they're teaching in this group is worth that money, right? And that's what you want. You want people who see the value in spending their money on something that has value.
Right. Right. Yep. So, guys, this concludes our training. I hope you guys got massive value. Um, we would love to hear your experience going out there to find, add, and message people in your niche. Remember, you are just
Yes.
doing that to build relationships.
That's it.
Anything can come up out of that. You just never know. But your goal is to build as many relationships as possible. You can do 10 a day, 5 a day, whatever your schedule allows. The next time we
I'm
meet,
glad you said that.
right,
There you go.
So next time we meet, we're gonna have a six-figure earner, right?
Yes.
Someone we're gonna bring, we bring it. We bring people that do to do, right? So we're gonna have someone special for you next week.
Absolutely.
But the next time that we train, we are going to show you guys how to build your business with a blitz. Are you ready, T?
You know I'm ready.
All
I
right.
hope, I hope you guys are ready too. So it's going to be a lot more interactive than this one was, right? So I hope you guys are ready. So
Yeah.
2 weeks from now,
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks from now, be ready. Next week, interview. 2 weeks from now, bring it. Come ready. Come ready to work.
Yes.
Come ready to get leads, right?
Yes.
And what we taught you today, you can go ahead and do that. Do that for 10 people. Do that for 10 people. It's not about who responds. It's about how many people you reached out to. You can only control you and what you do, right? If you want better results, have better disciplines.
Exactly. Now,
Thank you, guys.
speaking of leads, we have a way where you can automate the process. The same
How'd you guys
process
like
that we taught you, you can automate it. That
Yes.
means you set it up, go about your day, and come back and you have people in your inbox asking you for your information. So if that's something that you want to know more about, just put
Reach out
leads.
to us. Yep.
Yeah, put leads in the chat.
There you go. Thank you, Daria.
You're welcome.
That was it. Put leads in the chat. And if for some reason you're watching this at a later time and you just want to reach out to us, you can do either or. You can put leads in the chat, reach out to one of us.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be happy to help you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So guys, we had a good time. Didn't you have a good time?
Yes, always have a
Great.
good time.
Yes, it's great teaching you guys. I love the interaction. The energy that you give us, it gives us energy,
Yes.
to teach you and
And to come back every week.
things.
Like,
And to come back
yes.
every week. Oh, I'm seeing leads in the chat. Oh yes, we got
Yes,
you.
yes,
Guys.
yes. We
We
got you
got
guys.
we got you. So guys, we're gonna
Yes.
go. Have an amazing day, and we'll see you next week.
Bye,
This
guys. Live
is
at 5 next Tuesday.
That's right. Bye.
Peace out.